Have you ever thought that you may not be healing because there may be a part of you completely subconsciously that thinks it's beneficial to stay ill because perhaps maybe they're really scared of taking on a whole new identity? They have fear about stepping out into the world as someone that's healed. There can be hundreds of reasons why parts of you feel that they are scared to heal and that it's advantageous to stay ill, and that can be the thing that's stopping your illness from switching off. And we're going to look today at those parts, how you can get to them and release all those feelings of trepidation about healing. And so we're going to use a powerful point on your elbow, which I'm going to help you access, and it's got to be on your left elbow. It's a really tender point. You can do it through your clothes. I'm going to show you on me, and it will feel really icky. So your elbow's here, you've got a bone here, it's about an inch above there, and as you rub it, it should feel a little bit tender and a bit uncomfortable. Just going to massage it with 1 or 2 fingers, and we're just going to do contact work on it. And we're just going to close our eyes and aim to access the parts of you, or the part of you, that feels that they have any kind of trepidation about healing. And so we're just going to listen in. And so maybe you want to open up a room in your mind and just invite in all the parts of you, all of the ages of you, from a tiny little baby right up until the age you are now. Maybe you see them one for every year, and you're just going to say, who here feels scared about the idea of healing? And just constantly rubbing on this point. And it might be that someone steps forward and maybe you hear a voice and they might just say, I don't feel it's safe to heal. I don't feel I deserve to heal. I don't know who I am if I'm not sick. Or they might say, I'll stop getting love if I'm not ill. And it could be there's a part of you, like a young child part, that feels that illness is a way of getting attention. Maybe that was the only way that your mother or your father showed you love, was when you were ill. Maybe they were so busy that being ill meant that then you'd actually get attention, and that part just hasn't been updated. It could be that there's a part of you that's scared of who they're meant to be, and they can hide behind this illness. And if they're not ill, suddenly they've got no reason for not doing things, and they don't feel they're able to do anything. And so we'll look at those two as examples. If it's the first one, a part that feels the sense of connection, whilst rubbing on this point constantly, we'll just aim a rough age for that part. So maybe it's all of my 7-year-olds, and then you're going to list all of their emotions and beliefs around it. So all of my 7-year-olds' beliefs that it's not safe to heal. All of their beliefs that being ill gives them more attention. All the ways they don't want to heal because they don't want to give up that attention. All the ways they don't feel it's advantageous to heal. All of their anger at not getting enough attention. And then let's say we looked at an older part that was unsure about their identity. Maybe it was the 16-year-old. So it might be all my 16-year-old's fears about being in the world. All of the ways they don't feel good enough. All of their beliefs that they're going to amount to nothing. All their feelings of shame. Maybe they constantly got told they weren't good enough. All of their shame for not being good enough. All of the ways they feel the need to hide in my illness. All of the ways they feel it's safer to stay ill. All of their fear of facing the world. All the ways they're scared to step into a healed body. And so those are 2 examples of ways in which you would tackle whoever it is that's come up. And so you'll just have to try and analyse yourself why it is they feel it's advantageous to stay ill, and then try and release those beliefs by saying all of their beliefs, that X, and then the emotions around it, What's behind that belief? It's a fear, maybe it's shame, maybe it's anger at having been whatever. And just see if you can do it that way. And I'm totally here in the questions. I appreciate this isn't super simple. So if you have any questions about if you're doing it right or anything like that, you can ask in the comments. But this can be life-changing. And I have seen in clients, this can make all the difference between their symptoms being here and then them disappearing.